I know it's just preseason, but what a finish to this basketball game for the Toronto Raptors as they're now 2-0 on the preseason as they head to Boston. And, well, albeit there was the third stringers for both teams, but they come back from an 18-point deficit in the fourth quarter, and they were down 19 at one point. And they win in overtime, 125-119. Definitely didn't see that coming. I obviously went into the game thinking to myself, I hate Boston. I hate playing at TD Garden, whether the Leafs or the Raptors. So I don't like this. And look, Tatum was amazing today. Jaylen Brown was awesome. Look, that Celtics team, I truly believe they might be one of the guys to go all the way this year. And it pains me to say it, but hey, it's a damn good basketball team over there. They already showed it last season, and then you add Gallinari. You know, I truly believe they can really take that next step and go all the way. And they showed that. They did a really good job to the Celtics for the first few frames, you know, containing the Raptors, really beating us up. Tatum was good. Jaylen Brown was on fire right from the get-go. But it was the Raptors in the fourth. 38-20. The Raptors won the fourth quarter. And look, I got to give these guys a ton of credit, man. They're fighting for jobs, and they showed it. Josh Jackson, who I've been a massive fan from right from the moment he got drafted in 2017 to the Suns. I always liked him. He was phenomenal. Khem Birch looked great. Doughton looked fantastic. DJ Wilson at time got a little bit aggressive with the shot, but overall was really active on the glass. And Gabe Brown knocked down a couple big shots. You know, I was really impressed with what we saw today. You know, we'll start with Josh Jackson, a guy that I think easily should make this team and should be a part of this rotation. 13 points, couple boards, got an assist, was 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, was 1 of 3 from 3. And oh, by the way, he was a plus 24 when he was on the floor. He made an impact on both sides of the ball. I mean, one play, driving down the lane, has a guy right in his grill, spins off him and lays it up and through. Nasty stuff there. I was really impressed. Khem Birch, let's have a chat about Khem. Because last year, we all knew he wasn't healthy. It was evident. Right from the get-go, all season long, he was not healthy. And it showed in his play. That's why he basically got thrown out of the rotation at some point. But so far, in the couple preseason games, he hasn't looked that bad. And today, again, 10 points, 4 boards, couple dimes, 4 of 4 from the field. He made 2 threes. That was a big problem for the Raptors today, but he was 2 of 2 from three-point range. He was a plus 18 as well. And the defense and the screens he was setting, he looked really good today, did Khem Birch. I was very impressed with him. And Doughton, his mid-range game, getting in that painted area and just fading off guys and just going up for the mid-range jumper, he was outstanding. 10 points in the game, couple boards, 5 assists, shot 5 of 7 from the field, was a plus 16. He was electric. And again, it helps when you're not playing, you know, their starting unit and you're able to get them to miss shots. But they were very active defensively, as I mentioned, on the glass. And the big guy was DJ Wilson. 9 points in the game, had 8 boards, 8 rebounds for him. Plus 14 when he was on the floor. But again, like I said off the top, got a little too aggressive with the shot. You look at late in that game where they missed a free throw or something like that, and he goes down, you know, down the court, and he catches and shoots it. And I'm like, in like a 1-point game or a 2-point game, or maybe it might have been 3, I can't remember what it was. You're taking you're taking not really a non-contested 3, but there's no numbers. There's nobody else with you. It's right at the beginning of the shot clock, and there's nobody underneath to possibly get an offensive board. I believe he misses it, or I can't remember. Did he airball it? I can't remember what it was. It was a bad miss, and I'm like, man, that's a tough one. You do not want to take that shot in that situation. But he didn't change the way he played. Aggressive on the defense, aggressive on the glass, and did a phenomenal job. And Gabe Brown was nowhere to be found for the majority of the game. And like that, but here's the fourth quarter. Here's like midway through the fourth. Comes in, and you're obviously we're transitioning into offense, and he just dribbled, chucks up a 3 in transition and drills it. I think it was to give us a lead or something at that point. And I'm like, whoa! The lefty gave us the lead. What the heck just happened here, right? And then he drilled a mid-range shot, a really nice stroke from Gabe Brown. He knocked down 2 threes. He was a plus 17 while he was on the floor. Really impressed with the way that unit worked in this game. down the stretch. Look, as Josh Jackson said in his post game, look, we were out of it. We were just kind of, going through the motions, trying to play hard, right? And then at one point, it's like, we have a chance to come back here. Let's do it. And they did. Credit to those guys for not backing down and not giving in. They were outstanding. And you know what? You got to give every unit credit for one thing. Taking care of the basketball. That is something that this team, this organization has prided themselves on quite some time, is taking care of the rock. Don't turn the ball over. Don't do all that. I mean, the Raptors love doing that to other teams, right? Getting in the passing lane, stripping guys. That's why they play that hard defensive style. They only turned the ball over 7 times. 7. That's a remarkable job. For a preseason game, 7 turnovers, especially when you're playing your bench guys for like the second half, and them only turning over 7 times total. Really nice job taking care of the rock for the Raptors. But the big problem was shooting the 3 and also defending. I think they made like 16 threes in the game. The Raptors, at one point, they started the game 0 of 9. Shooting the 3, so it was ugly to start. The end of the game shooting 7 for 32. That's not good. It's like, I believe it's 22% from 3. And that's going to be a key moving forward for this Raptor team. We talked about it last year, the inconsistency shooting the 3. You know what you're getting from Pascal, spin moves. He had 13 in the game today, right? But where are you going to get that consistent 3-point shooting? Is that going to be an Otto Porter off the bench when he's obviously healthy and ready to go? It's possible. But you need, and we talked about it in the offseason, in the preseason preview, what is Gary Trent Jr. going to give you? Is he going to give you that consistent 3-point shooting? I would love to say yes, but I don't like the amount of contested threes that guy takes. Again, if he drills them, fine. When you're hot, fine, take them. But when you're just kind of feeling out the rhythm, you're down by 15, you want to kind of chip away, and you're taking a sidestep 3 early in the shot clock. I'm like, I'm not really sure where the rhythm is there. But again, it's preseason. This is where you kind of figure out the kinks and move forward and get better moving forward, right? And speaking of moving forward, the next game for the Toronto Raptors is on Friday as they're in Houston taking on the Rockets. It's an 8 p.m. tip-off there, as you guys probably know already from the other videos I've posted. I will be at the Jays game on Friday, and I also will be going that weekend to Kitchener for a softball tournament. So, again, Friday, I didn't even realize it until tonight. All 3 teams are playing, and plus I'm obviously heading to Kitchener as well, so it's going to be a long one. I don't know if I'll be able to get these videos uploaded to you guys that night. I'm going to try to get the Jays one out, considering it's a playoff game. But as for the Leafs and the Raptors, preseason stuff, we'll see how it goes. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to play it out. If I get, obviously, the hotel at a decent time, then I might pound out the videos for you guys, and we'll be away to the races. But I can't guarantee anything. But I'll let you know now, the Raptors do play on Friday in Houston against the Rockets. Yet another preseason game for the Raps. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the comeback from the 905 and Josh Jackson, because that's what I believe is going to happen. I believe he's going to be on the Raptors this year. Smack the like button. Appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game tonight. What you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Raptors. The Twitter link is down below, so follow to send me a DM to that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, of course. Well, not of course, I guess. Tomorrow, Jays edition, for sure, though. That will be the Wild Card Series preview between the Jays and the Mariners. I'll be doing that tomorrow afternoon at some point. And as for the rest of the teams, they all play Friday. But let's start with the Toronto Blue Jays, because that's the biggest one of the moment right now for the Toronto sports fans. Alek Manoah, Luis Castillo, Game 1 of the Wild Card Series between the Jays and the Mariners at Rogers Center. Gonna be a doozy. As for the Leafs, they're in Detroit. Yeah, are they in Detroit? Or are they at home? I want to say they're in Detroit, taking on the Red Wings there on Friday, and yet another preseason game for the Buds. And as for the Raptors, as we've mentioned, their next game is on Friday as well in Houston, taking on the Rockets, 8 p.m. tip-off there, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the ball game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.